Hey, what's up guys? This is Brad, Despite Fitness. Today is Tuesday, May 12th. Today is a bit of an off day. Yesterday, both Dan and Tim kind of called off on me and didn't train. And then I got kind of rolling on stuff and didn't end up training myself. I thought about training like real late last night, but then I just decided I'll get it in today. So here we are. It's around noon right now. So I'm actually on lunch. I'm gonna try to get a session in real fast and get my stuff knocked out, and then probably bench later on as well, provided that I can sustain it. I've decided to make a change in the program where normally I would follow, to its completion through the hypertrophy, strength, and peaking, but I don't have a meet right now, so there's no real necessity for me to roll into peaking, and I was more or less right at the end of my strength block anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna repop, come back into the hypertrophy block, especially considering, my leg is feeling better. That'll allow me to kind of continue to build it back up without really rushing into super heavy weight or anything like that where I feel uncertain. So this will allow me to kind of tiptoe back into normal health, as well as lay that foundational strength for what's to come. So I'll peak out eventually maybe at some point in time, but because I don't have a meet on the wall, it's not hypercritical about me doing it right now. So maybe just food for thought for you guys too. You don't always have to peak out at the end of the end of this program. And I'm running the same free program that I put out before. I'll put a card above in case you haven't seen it and you want to check it out. There's a Google Drive download that you can have for an Excel that will basically give you what I'm doing right now. But yeah, there's no reason for me to do it. So I can just kind of go back to the beginning of the cycle, hit a hypertrophy block, and just keep running it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So today will be, I think, 4:15 or so for like sets of 10s or 12s, aiming for say 4 to 5 sets. That'll be the goal for today. So I think Brooke's gonna join me and we'll get into it and try to get through it while I'm on the lunch break. So hopefully this will be an interesting workout. I hate hypertrophy. It's gonna suck. But yeah, stick around, check it out, and I'll see you on the other side of this. Real fast, want to highlight, lighting in here should be better. We dropped in some lights that we bought off Amazon, these guys up here. So I'm pretty excited about that. So lighting should be much better today than before. is going on, gentlemen and lady? Hi, Mom. Okay, so today is still May 12th. Tuesday is just later in the afternoon. Getting another training session in. So before I had to train by myself, Tim was handling stuff down south for his new home. Yeah. So wasn't able to make training for squats yesterday. And then I just didn't do it. So I got it done today. And that was exhausting. And then now moving into the bench, which would be the normal thing for the day. As I mentioned earlier, I've re-popped into the program. So where I was, 10 or so weeks into the program, I'm now resetting day one, well, day two, which is the bench day. So back into the hypertrophy block, which is going to be significantly less weight than I've been dealing with, and significantly more reps than I've been dealing with, which for the squats was fucking miserable today. Luckily for me, I was on a time constraint and didn't have the time or space to get everything done. So I had to wave off a little bit early. So I got 3 sets done instead of the 4 or 5, but I can try to make up for that later in the week when we come around on squat again. So Tim's here to rock out. He's gonna basically try to, I ran numbers for him on the same program. So we built that for him. So that's a little template that he can follow now for the foreseeable future. And then Brooke's with us too. And we'll get her going on some benching as well. Her favorite day.
Oh yeah.
Let's just aim for no tears. No tear bench day.
No tear bench day.
I didn't cry last time.
Great, you did not cry. So we got a trend. Once is an accident, twice is a coincidence, 3 times is a pattern.
I've only cried once.
But
It was a big cry.
so yeah, so now you've not cried once.
Stop.
You'll probably set a new PR today.
Yeah, probably just guns out today. All right, so yeah, we're gonna get warmed up and get moving, but I just wanted to open the video up and let you know kind of what we're up to. And hopefully you'll stick around and check it out. If you guys want to see a little bit more about my day-to-day life and things that I'm up to, kind of more timely, instead of waiting for these videos to come out, be sure to hit me up on IG and the little thing bouncing in there, and then you can see what I'm up to on more of a day-to-day basis because I post on there more regular like. All right, enough talking. We're gonna get into it. Time to warm up. Let's roll. This movement's called the prison press, or at least that's what I've always called it. The object is to keep the dumbbells together the whole time, down and up, and it works the inside of the pecs. So together. Grab to the chest, still together. So you'll feel that on the inside of the pecs real hard. 10,
Woo!
11, 12. I did 15, no big deal.
Stone! My pride right out from under me.
My soul.
Stole it right out from under me last fresh.
We're gonna wrap down the workout. I gotta get ready and get some stuff for dinner. So we gotta go make a trip to the grocery store. Exciting. But today was a good session. Tim's back, was able to jump in and get in. So he jumped into the program. So the very same program that I released a while ago, the free program, I'll put another card above and a link in the description box if you haven't seen it. But in that video in the description box, there is a link to a Google Drive doc where you can download the Excel spreadsheet and get the full program, and you can basically plug and play your own numbers. So we ran Tim's numbers into the program, and that's what he was running with today. So hit bench 5 sets of 12 reps with, well, you hit 195.
195 today.
So that was good. And then Brooke, I basically kind of put her on the same thing in terms of the rep work, but not with the percentage, because we haven't tested her, and I'm not really focused on it right now. But we had her working with a Duffalo bar and had her pumping out 5 sets, 10 reps. And that was good. It was a nice stressful stimulus for you. And that bar was different, right? Having to balance and control that bar. It was definitely different for you. You want to say words that other people can hear?
I hated it. It sucks.
So definitely bench isn't her favorite, but it was good because it adds in a little bit extra stimulus and just something different for her. And so I like that because the training stimulus has a lot of value for controlling that weight and teaching that neural patterning for her to be able to control the weight more effectively. So then when we go back to a straight bar or we start increasing the weight, controlling the weight for her is going to be easier and easier now. And that's awesome, right? That's the foundational strength that we need for her to be able to continue to keep improving. Me doing the reset, getting back essentially into day 2 of the program, dealing with, we did 320 today for 5 sets of 12, and that felt pretty good. So pretty excited, and we really rounded it out with a lot of accessory work that we caught some of, but not all of. So some tricep work, a little bit of chest work, some shoulder work, and then working on our grip strength. And it's been a lot of fun, finishing out with a grip. Been really enjoying that. And then Brookie played a little bit more with the accessory work today too, which was good. So really cool to have you tagging along for the accessory work. Okay guys, that's it. Nothing really super fancy, but again, that's kind of like my whole point, right? That's what the channel is all about in terms of talking about the lifting and what it takes, right? You can get really, really good at powerlifting, national scale powerlifter, and just doing really simple stuff kind of over and over again and just continually getting heavier over time. So it doesn't take rocket science or some new fandangled program. It's pretty easy to get into the national rankings in powerlifting with basically just the bread and butter, the basic stuff, So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's it guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop in the chat box below. Be sure to respond. I appreciate you guys continuing to support me in the channel with the likes, and shares, and subscribes. It means a lot to have all of you with the channel, help the channel grow. And I want to thank every one of you for being part of the team. It means a lot. And if you've seen a video or two and haven't joined up yet, it'd be nice if you did. I'd like to have you stick around for a while. Remember guys, no matter what it is you think you can't do, get crazy strong off of some pretty simple stuff. You got to get in and train despite. You're either going to find an excuse, you're going to find a way. And I hope that you guys continue to find the way. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Victory.